used to think church was boring. I used to think this Jesus guy that my parents knew was boring. I used to think it was just the dullest thing. It was all I could do to sit through church and not fall asleep. I'd rather be in the back cutting up with my friends. And then I discovered that Jesus wasn't boring. In fact, do you really think that he was put to death because he was boring people? Absolutely not. He was put to death because he was a threat. He turned the church over. In one story, literally. That's the Jesus I know. Not the church that my parents went to. And I want to encourage you. You've got a good church here. You got a great youth group. I'm really proud of you guys. I think you're awesome. But if you got to surrender a little bit of cool to get to know Jesus, and I mean Jesus. I don't mean church Jesus. I don't mean preacher Jesus. I mean the Jesus who loves you, who died for you, and who desires time with you every day, wants to be a part of your life. I know you guys pray. I know you guys have problems. I know we all have problems. I know you've prayed to have your problems taken away. And I know a lot of times Jesus says no. I want to encourage you. This song that our angelic choir is going to sing for you. Well, they're not really angelic.
Hey, compared to us.
Compared to us, yeah, they're great. I want you to listen to the words of this song. It's by J.J. Heller. You may have heard it. It's called Your Hands. And when you think of Jesus, I don't want you to think of the boring Jesus you might run into in church or that some old guy who smells like vitamins might tell you about.
Smells like vitamins. Wow.
I love cracking them up. There's a line in here. It talks about your hands, and it's talking about God's hands. Your hands that shaped the world are holding me, and they hold me still. You ever just want to be held? It's okay. Sometimes you're not in Brett, your keyboard's thanks, man.
I thought you needed that.
I do. But you can always say your prayers, and Jesus will always hold you. He may not give you what you want.
Quick question. Does anybody know this song and want to sing it? Anybody? Do you want to sing with us? Maybe? You're welcome to come up anytime. I got the words right here.
I think Miss Carla is talking about surrendering your cool. You think we've surrendered our cool? You may be right.
Long time ago.
That's a fact.
We had it to surrender.
You're making me lose my place.
I have unanswered prayers. I have trouble I wish wasn't there. And I've asked 1,000 ways that you would take my pain away. Oh, that you would take my pain away. I'm trying to understand how to walk this weary land. Make straight the paths that crooked lie. Oh, Lord, before these feet of mine. Oh, Lord, before these feet of mine. Your